Hello there, and welcome to the world of Pokemon. I know it has been a while. I've been doing a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, and it's just about time I got back into the Pokemon solo runs. I had a Zapdos run on Pokemon Gen 2, Silver and Gold. Unfortunately, the hard drive crapped itself, and I have lost that run, so I'll have to redo that. Unfortunately, though, Zapdos is pretty good, so it's not going to be a bad run. Now, assuming everything's working, we should get Charmeleon. I'll take Charmander, but I will get the mid-evolve of Charmeleon. And there we go. Code's now off, and alright, so it's the first run I've done for it'd be a couple of months now, I think. Charmeleon will, let's just say the Charmander evolution line in general. While it's not too bad, like stat-wise, it's pretty good. It's gonna level up pretty quick, which is good, and it won't start evolving to Charizard until level 36. But with Charmeleon, the reason why they struggle is because fire types just do not match up well in Gen 1. Particularly towards the end of the game, they just, against the Elite Four, there's only so few that they're actually useful against. Lorelei might have ice types, but you know, they're also water. They also know water moves, which is bad for the fire types. Bruno's not particularly, he's not too bad for fire types. I mean, Onyx doesn't really have any special, so against Agatha, Charmeleon can learn Dig, so he does have an advantage there. Against Lance, he doesn't really have many major advantage, and then of course finishing with the rival, the Blastoids. So, alright, potion. Now, it has been a while since I've done a run. I might be a bit out of practice, but so we're going to head to Viridian Forest. We're going to get our first couple of levels and get us strong enough to be able to defeat the rival that is near the Elite Four gate. I've got a hair on my microphone and it's bothering me. Just bump the mic a little bit. I think it's still there. No, or maybe I'm just seeing things. Alright, next. Charmeleon is poisoned, but we are level 8, level 10. Wow, he really does level up quick. The starters, it's why they always seem so bulky as well, because they level up so quick. But the good thing about the Pokemon that level up quick, they also get stronger very quickly as well, which I was looking at doing Tangela. It's the only, besides Tauros, it's the only Pokemon that doesn't evolve at all that I haven't done. I'm saving Tauros for very last, because me and Tauros, he's my G. And Tangela's going to be shocking. It's only going to have Bind and Constrict up to level 29, which is, that's not going to be fun. That's not going to be fun at all. Alright. Now we just got to get Squirtle down before it bubbles us too much. Alright, first rival is done. Brock shouldn't actually be too hard because of the bad special. So we have Ember, so we should actually be able to get through Brock fairly easy. So Charmeleon's final learn set, I'm thinking probably Slash, Dig, Flamethrower. I could do Seismic Toss, but I never end up using it. I learn it and then I just don't use it. It just doesn't come in to be any use. Okay, Diglett. Good, Sandshrew. Level 13. Will that be enough to get through Brock? I did pick up potions, but I don't want to potion my way through Brock unnecessarily. So, what is he? Level 12, so Ember, Tackle, Ember, Burn Heal. Alright, we got to look out for Onyx using Bide. Although it has used Screech on me a few times. Oh, I went for Tackle again. Come on, I just need a... Ah, we got it. That's all I needed was a bide. Man, Charmeleon did it at level 13. Grew to level 14 against Onyx. That's not bad. Charmeleon's actually started off pretty good. Ivysaur and Wartortle obviously will just one-shot both of Brock's Pokemon. But Charmeleon also has the added advantage of having an advantage against all the bugs, which Ivysaur and Wartortle will not. So level 16, Charmeleon would usually evolve at this level. So I've done Bulbasaur. I think Bulbasaur might have been the first run I did. And then we still have Charmander and Squirtle to go. But they wouldn't be too much worse off than what Charmeleon and Wartortle would be. Escape Rope, looking for a rare candy. I could learn Mega Punch now for Charmeleon. That might actually come in useful against Misty. Because Misty's going to be the problem for Charmeleon. Starmie is very bulky, and Charmeleon's moves aren't that powerful right now. So Mega Punch might actually come in quite handy. Get rid of Growl. The bad thing about Mega Punch is it's not 100% accurate. I think it might be like... it might be like base 80 or 85 or something like that. See? Oh, it's missed twice. 3 times. Oh, that's unusual. It shouldn't miss that many times. Oops. Wild Geodude. Mega Punch. Voltorb. Ember. Ember's doing just as much as it. Well, I haven't done any stat checks. My bad. Well, we saw its stats at the start. There's its stats now. I'll have to be in the habit of doing that again, stat checks. Level 18. And you see all of its stats are in the 30s. That's really good. So, but obviously, a great ball. Obviously, being a starter, Charmeleon is going to be good. Or better than average, at least. Alright, let's grab the Great Ball. Let's see if we can catch a Spearow now. Or Charmeleon gets stronger. Perfect. Alright, Spearow, that's to trade for Farfetch'd. Let's get into the Pokemon Center. I'm not even going to bother with Misty now. Misty's just going to be way too strong. So, what level is Mellow? 18. You know what, I might do this trainer because she has a Goldeen. Can't really do much to me. Do I get 19? I do. Alright, now that I'm at level 19, just to give Charmeleon just that little extra push, because the problem here is going to be Pidgeotto. Pidgeotto using Sand Attack. Mega... oh, look at that. I didn't even do a third. We get it down, so we might be able to hit level 20, and we do. But against Squirtle, Mega Punch misses, Mega Punch hits, Mega Punch hits. I'm going to go for Scratch to get the better accuracy ratio, and at level 20, Charmeleon actually did it. I didn't think Charmeleon was going to win that. I thought that would have taken at least 3 or 4 attempts. But right now, Charmeleon is doing really, really well. Better than I thought it would. There is a hair on that microphone stock, and I think I might have just got it. There we go. Okay, level 21, Rattata, Ekans. It's using Wrap on me, but there we go. Oops. Level 21. Let's get level 22. Level 22. No? Okay. Mankey. Running out of embers. There we go. Level 22. Stats. Wow, his speed is his dominant stat. I thought it would have been attack power. But then again, Squirtle's not that fast. Ivysaur's not that fast, so I guess one of them has to be the best on speed. Alright, Ekans is good. Zubat, cooked. That's the TM for Thunderwave there, by the way. TM 45, I think, from memory. Alright, Elixir. You know, I do still have that stockpile of potions as well. I'll use them here. Alright, Nidoran, Mega Punch. You know, I'm just going to get Seismic Toss and replace that with Mega Punch. Oh, Body Slam as well. The thing is, Seismic Toss can actually come in useful for Misty. Because of how strong Starmie is, doing set damage is actually not too bad. Okay, Rage. Rage is arguably the worst move in the game. You get stuck using it, you can't switch out, you have to use it until you either faint or win the battle. So it's not like it is in other gens. So I don't have any embers left, but we should get through this. There we go. Alright, into Bill's place. Alright, into the teleporter. Let's grab the SS ticket. Something else we can grab here now is also Dig. Oops. Alright, so this Team Rocket member is the one who stole the TM for Dig. Drowsy, Ember. Oh, Drowsy's bulky. Oh, good hit. Good hit, Mellow. Scratch can go. Yeah, you always got to be careful with Drowsy. He's a bit of an underrated Pokemon, Drowsy and Hypno. Alright, Misty. I don't think we'll win, not at this level, but give it a go. Dig is base 100 in this, and Staryu has just used an extra defend. So, we don't even outspeed Starmie. No, we've got nothing on Starmie right now. I'm gonna go get Body Slam. Yeah, Starmie's just... I'll just knock out your Butterfree. Yeah, Starmie's just gonna be too bulky. Too fast. Advantage of water. It'd take Charmeleon multiple attempts at this level to get the win. Alright. Still level 25. And we've still got pretty good stats. It's looking at around... So looking at that, it could be around like 250 or so speed if it hit the level 100. It's been a while. Okay, the rival's up there. Oh, what one was a Body Slam? I think it was... It's just been a little while. There it is. There's actually a rare candy on here as well, but I never pick it up, so... Mega Punch. There is also the Hyper Potion, which I never knew about. I did a whole video on item finder items. It's in the bedhead in there. I don't want to battle those two trainers. But oh man, I've played through this game so many times. I picked up every hidden item except that Hyper Potion. Alright, Body Slam, Pidgeotto, 2 shots, Eradicate, Kadabra, we outspeed, War Turtle, we need a Paralysis or a crit. Oh, tell you what, it held on because it loves me. Charmeleon didn't want me to get sad, so it held on. Even though that's not a mechanic in this gen, but that's what I'd like to think it was. Alright, there goes the SSN. But we need Cut first, so we will need Misty's gym badge. We can also trade our Spearow for Farfetch'd. That will give us Fly, and after that we just need Lapras for Surf and Strength. Charmeleon can learn Strength, but Body Slam's better. Same Strength, but Body Slam can Paralyze. Alright, Misty, let's see how we do now. Now that we have Body Slam. Dig is still stronger though. Oh, one-shot crit. Do we outspeed Starmie now? We don't. Wow. Oh my god, she went for an extra defend. Wow. Well, Charmeleon probably shouldn't have won that, but I'll take it. But that Starmie, man, that is a real challenge. It's not quite Whitney's Miltank, but it's pretty close. Although Whitney's Miltank, it's actually not that difficult to defeat if you know how. You know that move that Faulkner gives you, Mud Slap? Very, very useful against Miltank. Drop the accuracy, because remember, Rollout has to keep hitting to gain strength, or you can get the TM for Dig in the park, and you can just break the combo with Dig. You can also trade an Abra for a Machop. Machop will basically kick Miltank to the moon. So it wasn't actually that difficult to defeat Whitney's, Miltank. But it is infamous for being... Well, that's in the bottom corner there, so... dang. So, yeah, Sisol puzzle. So it is 50-50. It'll either be top left or it'll be the one right next to it. And because it says right next to it... yeah, it's Gen 1 programming. There we go. Alright, Surgy. Obviously Surge isn't going to be a problem at all because we have Dig. So that's going to one-shot. Can Wartortle learn Dig? I don't think it does, but... I don't remember. Alright, but now that we have Surge's badge, we can move on towards Rock Tunnel and onto Lavender Town and continue on our Pokemon journey to defeating the game with Charmeleon. Poison. Actually, I might still have an antidote. I don't think I ever used the one I picked up at the start of the game. Okay, apparently I did. Oh, that's right, I used it in the forest. That's right, I remember now. Alright. They really designed Cerulean so you're boxed in. There may be no bug gym in this game, but so many trainers at the start of the game use bug Pokemon that it might as well be. Alright, Super Potion in the wall. Cubone, let's go for Body Slam. Cubone's got pretty bulky defense and it does have Bone Club. Oh! Damn. Dig's the strongest move here. Damn, I got knocked out by that hiker. Oh, actually, I need to put ducks in the box as well. Just in case of... oh, well, I've got Dig, so... that other hiker shouldn't be an issue, but... the Slowpoke. It wasn't the Slowpoke, it was the damn Cubone that got me. Digger's disabled. Oh, I'll tell you what. Only until you do solo runs like this do you realise what trainers actually have an advantage over certain Pokemon. Because usually that hiker, just with a balanced team, none of these trainers are ever a problem. But until you start doing solo runs, you realise just that some of these trainers can actually be difficult. We'd be close to getting Flamethrower now, wouldn't we? I wouldn't think we're far off. I'm just going to do a quick save as well. Haven't saved yet. Alright, and let's do a quick stat check at level... that was an accident. Actually, you know what? While I'm here. That was an accident. I didn't actually mean to dig out of the tunnel. I don't usually have dig on my solo run Pokemon. So... it's a little factor that's not normally there, and I haven't done a solo run for a long time. I was doing a stat check. Yeah, he's pretty good, Charmeleon. Could have around 200 speed. Speed is also tied to critical hit ratio in this game, so a fast Pokemon is pretty good, especially if you have Slash. A base 70 move with a critical hit. Alright, dig. That should one-shot. It does. And it should one-shot Graveler. Oh, it might not now because it's used a defense curl. Tackle, that's fine. Ember should knock it out. Oh, it didn't. Wow, I thought Ember would have knocked that out due to the bad special, but there we go. We'll get rid of our potions. But no, we're good. We'll get through this cave without really any issue. Things will be better once we have Flamethrower. Alright, Lavender Town. There's a rival battle here, and I'll do that now because he's a little bit under-leveled. Even like for the game's progression, the rival here, it's just, he should be at least level 30. Given the levels that he's at in Silphco, Kadabra, and now Wartortle. Alright, we are close to getting to evolution level, so I'll have to start saving a bit more often just in case. Dig on your Growlithe, dig on your Vulpix. I still need to do Vulpix as a solo run. And Vulpix won't be quite as good as Charmeleon. Okay, what next? Celadon City. We have an advantage being that we're a fire type. However, Erica is actually quite tough with fire Pokemon because she will hit you with status effects. So I would much prefer to have Flamethrower. Let's do Giovanni first. Oh, there we go, Slash. We'll get rid of Seismic now, I don't think we need it. Oh, hang on, there's a PP up there. I'll pick that up. Can be useful. Well, Charmeleon's making good time. I'll give it that. It is making very good time. The last few solo runs on Gen 1, oh man, they have been tough. They have taken well over an hour, closer to an hour 15, an hour and a half. It's what it was very demotivating at times as well. I think I did coughing last time, oops. And oh man, coughing struggled. But no, I did top load all the good ones, all the really good Pokemon early on. Ember, Ekans, Dig. I must have got hit by Sand Attack. Can't you see the beauty of our evil? Evil! Oh, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Super Potion in there. I have 2 of them now, so... Alright, 34. Onyx, Dig. Oh, not a one-shot. Oh, Body Slam didn't knock it out. Good old defensive Onyx. It's just a shame he's so useless in everything else. Body Slam, Dig. Damn, Kangaskhan! Ah, that Kangaskhan. You know what? Fair play. Fair play. Giovanni and his Kangaskhan. You know what though, if I just knocked out Onyx, I probably would have won that. Fair play though. Kangaskhan's always one of those Pokemon where it's like, everyone's like, I'd love a Kangaskhan because it's like, it's not a very common Pokemon in most games. But like, who uses Kangaskhan? It just used Rage, so that's usually why that Kangaskhan isn't any issue. But like, who actually has ever said, in my team of 6, I want Kangaskhan? And what am I doing? I can just dig out of here. Yeet. Now, am I level 35? I am. So I'm going to start evolving, or being prompted to evolve from here. So we're doing a save after every section from here. I need that Farfetch'd. So we've done Giovanni. There's 4 things to do here. Giovanni, Erica's Gym, get Fly, which we'll do here, and get the bottle of water. Now that's actually an interesting move in here, which we could pick up, and that is Rock Slide. Rock Slide could actually be very useful for Lorelei if we have trouble with her, because rock moves are super effective against ice types. So Flamethrower will be neutral for stuff like Dugong. Alright, so water. I don't know if it's Soda Pop or Lemonade. I'll come back if I need it. But yes, Rock Slide can be a good move for Lorelei. Rock Slide's not 100% accurate again, so it's hit and miss, but... And there's a PP up down there as well. Grab that up. Alright, on to Erica. I don't have Flamethrower yet, but we do still have Dig, and a lot of her Pokemon are part poison, so Dig will do a lot of damage as well. Most of her Pokemon have good special as well, which actually makes the fire moves a little bit less good. Now Victory Bell is very bulky, but Dig did a lot of damage. Poison may not actually be too bad here. Ember on Tangela. Tangela's got really good defense. Vileplume, I believe, does not. So Dig. Yeah, we should have this. Pretty easy in the end. Oh, sorry if that was a bit of a... Laptop screen went to sleep, which I don't like. And I tugged on the cord. Alright, Vileplume is down. Now we did grow a level, so... let's fly back to Lavender and we'll go through Pokemon Tower. We do battle some strong Pokemon in here too, so Ghastly. So let's save often because we've already done a solo run with Charizard, which, mind you, would have been a very long time ago. Dig on Ghastly. Dig on Ghastly. The Ghastlies are going to be pretty easy to get through though, which means Agatha should actually be fairly easy. No level up, very nice. There we go, level 37. And unfortunately there were no held items in Gen 1. That was a Gen 2 mechanic. So I don't have an Everstone, which would make it a lot easier. Well, I think we can see how Charmeleon's stats are going to play out during the rest of its run. The decent stats though, I'll give it that. Alright, Body Slam on Marowak. Slash, it's used Growl on me, so that should do critical. Focus Energy does the opposite of what it's supposed to. In fact, I'd say Focus Energy is probably worse than Rage. Rage at least does damage. Focus Energy prevents you from being able to do more damage. It's supposed to double your critical hit ratio, but it actually halves it in this game. Alright, still 37. Slash. This is where Slash comes in handy. Just a good beat 'em up move to get through. Alright, level 38. You not getting away with this. Well, it looks like I am Mr. Rocket. Alright, Poker Flute is good. Let's head... Now we can either go to Fuchsia or we can go to Saffron. And Sabrina shouldn't actually be too difficult. Her Pokemon are pretty bad in terms of their defense, so we should actually be able to beat her fairly easy. Getting through Silphco, on the other hand, so I am going to start off coming down here. There is a rare candy, I think it's there, yep. So this is floor 9, this is... I need the key card. Which is this floor, there's an elixir in that tree. And Charbok. Alright, card key. This warps you to floor 9, so which is useful. You can come here, open the card door. Come here, open the card door again. Get rid of a Drowsy. Grimer. Marchop. Level 39. So we're roughly about the same level as the rival. And because we have Dig, Koga shouldn't be too difficult either. Blaine shouldn't be too difficult. Fire Pokemon also weak against Dig. Dig really makes a difference here for Charmeleon. If he didn't have Dig, he wouldn't be doing this good. Alright, Pidgeot. Let's go for Body Slam. Critical hit. Still used Sand Attack on me. Execute Ember. I gotta be close to getting Flamethrower. Oh, Alakazam outspeeds me. It actually wasn't a great move going for Dig, so if it used Recover it would have got its health back. Blastoise. I don't think I'm going to be able to get through Blastoise. I've been sand attacked. I need... Oh, and I get it. Paralysis. It's gone for withdraw. I think I'm going to have to go for Slash and hope for critical hits. Withdraws up its defense. Water Gun. On a critical as well. Just a little bit rigged. Charmeleon got hit with 2 critical hits in that battle, which isn't common. So I think it's fair that Charmeleon gets another attempt at that. Bro, what is that Raticate eating? What in the hell? Look how much damage I did to Charmeleon. I think he used Quick Attack. I think it must have got a Hyper Fang in and a critical hit. I can't believe Charmeleon almost lost that battle to that rocket. Okay, floor 9. Oh, well, I was not expecting that. Alright, here we go. Attempt number 2, level 40. Our stats are good. Attack and special are the 2 lowest though. I would just like them just to be that little bit higher for Charmeleon, but wing attack, that's good. We just don't want sand attack or a critical hit. I've only been hit by 1. There goes Growlithe. Leech Seed. I really didn't want Leech Seed. And now look at this. Fully paralyzed, miss. Look at that. Look at this. That is absolutely ridiculous. Alright, let's face Koga instead. I mean, usually you wouldn't paralyze and miss that many times, but Leech Seed along with paralysis and sand attack is just such a dirt combo. Alright, there is a rare candy on this road. 6 paces into the grass, that's 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. Rare candy. Do need to go to the safari zone, of course, as well. Get an item finder, use it there, it will register an item, but it's off into the void. Impossible to pick up. It's a nugget, by the way, for those wondering. Anyone can modify the game, because if you, even if you use a clip through walls, you go into the void, it'll just crash your game. Someone should mod the game and put like collision tiles there, so it won't crash. So the infamous nugget that's never been obtained can finally be obtained. Gold teeth. Let's jump in here and grab Surf. Don't have room for it. Alright, Surf is ours, so let's get out of here. And now Koga. Koga should actually be pretty easy from here, level 41. Just in case, self-destruct. We don't want an accidental win. Alright, Drowsy. Oops, I meant to use Slash. Slash, there we go. Slash, there we go. Yeah, a lot of the psychic Pokemon don't have very good physical defense, so Slash can do a lot of damage. Drowsy, Slash. Oh, look how much Psychic did. That had to be a critical hit. That shouldn't have done that much damage. Disable. Flamethrower. That may almost be Charmeleon's final learn set that we have now. Alright, so what do we got to do? Rival Sabrina. Now, I'm not at full health. I do have that one full restore there though, so we don't have to duck to the Pokemon Center. Dig. No, it wasn't a one shot. Mark. 2 shots. Poison might not be too bad here. Wheezing. Does it go for self-destruct while I'm under the ground? No, you went for X attack. That's not good, because if he uses it now, I'm going to get knocked out. Smog. Self-destruct. X attack again. Bruh. Oh, critical hit on Dig. Ah, fantastic. Fantastic win. We didn't even level up. Level 42. Only 213 needed to level up. Dewey, 10, 9, 8. Yeah, easy. Okay. Come back out, my ducky. Alright, Saffron, let's head back and fight the rival again. Let's see how well you do this time, Gary. Alright, Flamethrower. Didn't even do that much. Slash did about the same. Wing attack, 2 wing attacks. Alright. We have got he hit a critical hit on that wing attack as well. Execute, Flamethrower, 1 shot, Alakazam, Dig. We outspeeded. This should... Oh, and it disabled my Body Slam. Critical hit, Water Gun. Critical hit, Water Gun. So it's just Blastoise. Is there anything else that we can do here? Fighting Dojo. Almost forgot about the Fighting Dojo. That's how irrelevant it is. Alright, Body Slam Mankey, Body Slam Mankey, Body Slam Primeape. Feel like just the extra level or 2 might put us above the rival. At here. I actually thought the rival was going to be a little bit easier. Alright, Body Slam, Hitmonlee, almost 1 shot. Hitmonchan. Well, even the fighting Pokemon did a little bit to Charmeleon. Charmeleon's run is starting to fall apart here. It got off to such a good start as well. But now it's beginning to just fall apart a little bit. Alright, Slash is almost doing half. Sand Attack fails. Couldn't fail twice. And it used Quick Attack on me. Alright, Flamethrower, that'll 1-shot execute. The thing with my accuracy dropping, it will raise my strength because of the badge boost glitch. And why couldn't that have just 1-shot it? We just really have to hope for the best with Pidgeot that we don't get hit by Sand Attack. because that's really what's doing the damage. If it just uses wing attack or something, maybe go for body slam. With a critical hit, it's done over half damage. Slash. Alright, that's a good win against Pidgeot. Growlithe is down, Execute is down, Alakazam now. Dig is base 100. Charmeleon is pretty quick. If we hit a critical hit, it should be a one-shot. Got hit by Confusion, but... Alright, Body Slam on Blastoise. We want Paralysis, and we've got it. Water Gun, Dig. Fully paralyzed. Let's go for Dig again. I went for Water Gun. It'd be great if Blastoise could be paralyzed or go with Withdraw. That's what I was hoping for. Withdraw is a water move, so the AI will use it, thinking it's effective. Gen 1 programming. But Charmeleon is through. It's level 46. Says he's moving on ahead. Alright, let's pick up Lapras. Charmeleon's not at full health, so we will go to the nurse on the 9th floor. Let's heal up. Giovanni should be fine. His Pokemon are mostly rock types. If not, they'll be a ground type, but what's our stats? Cool, we're in the 80s now. Almost an average of 80s in the stats. Dig on Nidorino, that's super effective. Kangaskhan, Flamethrower, that's good. Rhyhorn, Dig. Flamethrower, good. Nidoqueen, Dig, super effective. Dig, super effective, very nice. 47. Ah, I lost again. Cool. Alright, with Giovanni done, we can now head on towards Sabrina, who will be a challenge, but not unbeatable. We should be okay. As long as we can outspeed. Venomoth can get hit by Flamethrower, and that will probably be close to a one-shot. Sabrina, Dig, one-shot, good. Mr. Mime, Dig, 2 shots. Venomoth, Flamethrower, 1 shot. Alakazam, who commonly likes to go with Psywave. Dig, 1 shot on critical. Fantastic win. It says in the games that Sabrina dislikes fighting, but in the anime, she absolutely made piss out of Ash. Like, she wanted to attack him. Like, and then turn them into dolls. And I need to go to Fuchsia City. Not Saffron, Fuchsia. Warden, my man, have your gold teeth. There we go, rare candy. And lastly, let's head to Cinnabar Island. Yes, Pidgeys appear. They appear on these tiles. These shoreline tiles here, they are counted as grass tiles, which is why those sorts of Pokemon are appearing on them. We'll do a little bit of a bag drop here as well. Still got all these TMs. Alright, that'll do. Max Repel. escape rope. Well, I've got dig, so I can actually just maybe ditch that other one as well. Okay, on the stairs, max repel, that'll get us to about the end. There's 2 ray candies in here as well, so in old Mew's mansion. Again, been a while, just gotta remember my way through here. It's not a difficult area, although I used to hate going through here when I was a kid. When you're not speeding the game up, and your Pokemon are evenly balanced, as you've probably been training them that way, the level curve here is actually quite high. Some of these Pokemon in the mid-30s to 40s, and they can do you a lot of damage. Alright, Mellow digs all the way halfway across the world. Okay, now Arcanine can knock itself out with Takedown. So it has happened before, and I don't want to go through trying to find a cheat to have to rebattle Blaine. Oops. Alright, Blaine. We should be able to knock him all out in one hit with Dig. And we have just leveled up. Rapidash, Dig, almost. Arcanine probably won't be a one-shot, but most of its health will be done. Slash, might just be able to do it. No. Take down. Damn, did some damage, but Arcanine is down. We did level up, so... Alright, there's our Volcano badge. We have one more, and that is Giovanni. And then we are off to the Elite Four. It's almost about to clock 53 minutes on my timer, so Charmeleon's run, it just slowed down in the middle there, didn't it? Against Erica and Silphco, it just halted just that little bit, because Charmeleon was making really, really good time. Mind you, Kadabra and Mewtwo had already finished it 15 minutes ago when they did their runs. If I did one with Alakazam now, I'd probably beat Kadabra's run as well. So with Mewtwo, Mewtwo didn't even get knocked out the whole run. It went unbeaten. And now I also at level 49. I should really save as well. Okay, let's do a quick save. Had a bit of a skip there, a bit of a lag. But, alright. Giovanni. Should be an easy win. It shouldn't be too difficult to get through Giovanni. Dig. Flamethrower. Dugtrio. Flamethrower? Ooh, okay. Okay. Dugtrio got me there. Okay, so Dugtrio is still outspeeding me, but that's okay because Dugtrio will likely go for Dig. Okay, now I'm outspeeding it. Oh, that's irritating. Alright, I had a tail whip, so that's reduced my defense, but that will also raise my attack. Badge boost. And my speed as well, so... Damn. Damn Dugtrio. I'm going to use Body Slam on it this time. Play Whack-A-Mole. Rhyhorn, Flamethrower. Good. Alright. Level 50. I meant to go for Body Slam. Oh, Giovanni went for a Guard Spec while Dugtrio was under the ground. Dugtrio is going to pop back up and dig, and we're going to outmaneuver him. That was a bad move from Giovanni. Went for Dig when it was under the ground. Oh, went for Dig when it was under the ground. He used a Guard Spec when it was under the ground. Right on, probably just need to use Flamethrower. It can't hit me with Fissure because I'm faster. Okay. It's the first run for a while. But I haven't used the rare candies before fighting Giovanni. Can Charmeleon learn Fissure? No. But it can learn Dig. Okay, now the rival. He will be tough. Him and that Blastoise of his. So I'll save once. I'll battle him once, is what I meant. And if we don't win, then I'll just use the rare candies. But I just want to see how Charmeleon stacks up without the rare candies. Dig on Growlithe, execute Flamethrower. Alright, Alakazam. But that's going to outspeed me, it's just use Reflect. And Reflect again. Slash will do critical and knock it out. So we reach Blastoise. Blastoise is a higher level than me, can you believe it? We outspeed Blastoise and Body Slam, Paralysis, Hydro Pump, one shot. Well, that wasn't a bad effort from... That wasn't a bad effort at all from Charmeleon. But alright, rare candies, there are 9 of them. So that will put us up to level 60... Level 61 or so, I think. 62. 61? Ah, whatever. 61. Ugh. So level 61. And given this little extra power boost here. We can go back for Rock Slide if we need Fire Spin. Fire Spin's a really crap move. It's inaccurate, it's weak. It is like Wrap in Gem 1. There's a Wrap and Fire Spin. Those sorts of moves will freeze the opponent's move and have them reset, but it's inaccurate and it's weak. It's not a good move. I think it's like base 70 or 75 accuracy or something. It's just really unreliable. Alright, 3 more. And Mellow will be at level 61. Alright, so Lorelei. Just thinking, like, for Lorelei, we can go and pick up Rock Slide if we want to, but we shouldn't need it though, should we? Alright, stat check, level 61. We're in the hundreds for stats. Our speed is our greatest asset. And it's just about to clock an hour. Alright. Slash, critical hit, that's going to be 2 shots. Whirlwind, unaffects. Dig on Rhyhorn, almost a 1 shot. Growlithe, that'll be a 1 shot with Dig. Execute, 1 shot with Flamethrower. Alakazam. Dig, we outspeed, Psybeam. Oh, Dig didn't knock it out in 1 shot. It was very close, and I got hit by Psychic. I've lost 64 health. It would have been very nice to keep that 64 health. Blastoise goes for Withdraw. I'm going to have to go for Slash. There's one more Slash, should knock it out. It's gone for Withdraw again. Well, I have said this before for these runs, I don't control the AI. If they play poorly, they play poorly. The good AI means that Blastoise is always going to go for a water move. Withdraw is a water move. The AI just doesn't determine which ones do damage and which ones doesn't. It just uses what move would be effective against my typing. Which is why if you use a poison Pokemon against Lance, his dragons will just keep going for agility because that's a psychic move. So the quote good AI on this game is anything but good. Now, I do have my repels. Have to keep those repels. Keep all those wild Pokemon away. Keep all those Geodudes away. And those Gravelers. Whenever I do runs for like myself on this, I never run away from wild Pokemon. I have to defeat everything in front of me. That's where this cave can actually get a little bit tricky, because if you get self-destruct used on you a couple of times by the wild Geodudes and Gravelers, you lose health. And you lose it very rapidly. I must have Surf and Strength the opposite ways around other runs, because I keep doing that. Venomoth. I didn't know Venomoth appeared in here. You're testing my patience, Venomoth. God, you know what? The encounter rate on this game can sometimes be very bad. Ah, crud. Yep, that is the thing about these early gen games, these Gen 1 games. They do not remember when you push stuff down holes. So if you miss it, like I just did there, and it will reset the area. Thank God they fixed that in later gens. There we go. Down the hole, down the hole. Now we need to push it this way. Ah, here we go. We're at the Elite Four gates. Ducks and Lapras as always. Get in the box. Okay, level 61 Charmeleon. 4 restores. Only have enough for 3. That's okay though. Alright, let's do a save. Just a little bit over an hour, and Charmeleon's first attempt at the Elite Four. Alright, Lorelei. Go for Body Slam. Good paralysis, takedown, Slash. Slash did more. Alright, Cloyster. I'm going to go for Flamethrower. Cloyster has extremely high physical defense. It does not have good special. Flamethrower, it misses with Clamp, which would have done a lot of damage. Flamethrower is actually a better move to use against Cloyster. It's got amazing physical defense, but very poor special. Flamethrower on Jinx. That should be a one-shot. Lorelei's Jinx is glitched. I'm sure of it. Its stats aren't correct. Alright, Lapras. This is a tough one. Body Slam. Because Lapras has Hydro Pump, which will knock me out in one hit. So Lapras is going to be the tough one. Rock Slide would be super effective against it. The good thing is though, is that we reached Lapras. That means, now I've had Growl used on me a few times there, so... But Slash is doing critical hits, which is bypassing it. But for Lapras, Flamethrower, Hydro Pump. The good thing is though, is that we are getting through 4 of Lorelei's Pokemon, which means we are at least leveling up. Flamethrower, good. slash, slash, slash. Flamethrower. Oh, I wish that flamethrower would knock Jinx out in one hit. So Hydro Pump can miss, of course, as well. Now, if we get to the point where Slash does half of Lapras's health, that's where I think we'll get Lapras on the jump there. So Flamethrower, Flamethrower, level 64. Slowbro hit me with a water gun, did a lot of damage. Body Slam, Paralysis. We can still get Paralysis, of course, as well, and we do. But Lapras decides to ruin the party. You know what, I think once we get through Lorelei, I reckon this is almost a win. Because Bruno's not going to be difficult, Agatha's not going to be difficult. As long as we can get through Gyarados for Lance. Gyarados. Oh, here we go, miss, 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 aha! Alright. 65. They're just hovering below those 120s in the stats besides the speed. Alright, full restore. Alright. Bruno will be pretty easy. Dig. That Flamethrower will probably be better. Slash, 2 shots. Body Slam, 2 shots. Flamethrower, yeah, look, Flamethrower does more than Dig because of Onyx's poor special. Body Slam, Slash, good. Alright, obviously Bruno's not going to be any issue for us. Now Agatha, the old hag. Hagatha. Now we have Dig and we outspeed, so that'll be 1 shot. Golbat is the only real issue on her team. But it went for Wing Attack. Dig will 1-shot Haunter, Dig will 1-shot Arbok, Dig will 1-shot Gengar. So Agatha is easy for a change. Now we just need to get past her for Lance. The tough one with Lance is Gyarados. Does have Hydro Pump. So if it hits me with Hydro Pump, it'll do a lot of damage. I can't use Dig because it's part flying as well. Alright, Body Slam. Wow, look at that. Alright, Slash. How much does Slash do on crit? So Gyarados is a tricky one. We're ending on a Blastoise as well, which again does have Hydro Pump. No, I think Flamethrower may actually do more damage. I've been hit by Growl, so my special would have gone up a bit. But this time Lapras hits. So yeah, even at the higher level, I can still lose to Lorelei. She is giving me EXP though, so that's good. Damn, Cloyster hit Clamp. And I think it may have hit a critical hit as well, because that did a lot. A lot more than what it should have. Jinx, Lapras, Flamethrower, Flamethrower. So we had Growl used on us, it boosted our special. Badge boost is a shame because, I didn't buy any 4 restores. We may not actually need them. Boo, Onyx hit Rock Throw or something like that. All 68. We shouldn't need... I wish I had more than one. Because this will be the fight where I get lucky against Lance and he misses Hydro Pump. Sent out Golbat, did we? Now I'm confused. There we go. Alright, one shot's all from here. Alright, Mellow's nearly at 200 health. Alright, Lance. We have no full restores. Slash does half health. Hydro Pump about knocks me out. Critical, okay, not quite there with Slash. It just needs just that little bit more. Oh, Cloyster just did a lot of damage with Clamp. So look at that. Wow, we didn't even get to Lapras that time. That might be the first time, and we're at level 69 now. We didn't even reach Lapras that time. Damn Cloyster. You gotta admit though, he's a solid Pokemon, Cloyster. He really is. Dig should knock that out. Critical hit. I'm gonna have to use a full restore. Alright, level 70. I think level 75 is probably where Mellow will get it, yeah? Slash. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It's not gonna go for Fire Punch. And I'm not gonna get frozen by Hitmonchan. We have one full restore remaining. Damn Hitmonchan and its Ice Punch. Like a 10% chance as well. We'll get to Lance again, but I still don't think we're going to get through Gyarados. I think Gyarados is just a little bit too bulky with that Hydro Pump. We need 2 shots from Slash. You need to hope that he misses Hydro Pump. Because if we can get through Gyarados, we should get through the rest of his team. Oh, and it does miss. Slash. Oh, I tell you what, that would have only just been probably in the range as well. Alright, Dragonair, Body Slam, use Dragon Rage on me. And Hyper Beam, Aerodactyl, Hyper Beam, oh this isn't good. Aerodactyl's outspeeding me as well. I may not actually even get through Dragonite. Slam misses. Agility, that'll put it faster. Agility again. We defeat Lance, but at what cost? I have no more full restores. We're going into the rival with 7 HP. Well, how much do we do against Pidgeot with Slash? Half. Whirlwind doesn't affect me. Do we outspeed Alakazam? Do we one-shot it with Dig? Recover. We don't. We don't one-shot Alakazam with Dig. That's a base 100 move. Alakazam's poor defense, and we did not one-shot it. Which admittedly is a bit surprising. I was hoping for a one-shot knockout there on Alakazam. Now that we have more full restores, we're almost at one-shots on all those first 2. There's Jinx, Slash on Lapras. Wow, Lapras didn't go for anything in that. Lapras is such a good Pokemon, man. It is so... Damn, look how little Dig did to Onix. Flamethrower. Body Slam, Body Slam, Flamethrower, Flamethrower. I might as well just use Flamethrower against Bruno, I think. These Pokemon have such bad special. It's good that in Gen 2 that the special was increased for the fighting Pokemon. Oh, their special defense was boosted to actually make them like not as bad. Alright, Agatha, Dig. She doesn't swap out. Flamethrower, Golbat one shot. Agatha's the easy one for a change. Alright, Gyarados. Alright, that's 2 shots. Oh, you are joking. Critical hit. Oh, these runs, they get irritating, especially because like even one shot on a critical, that's so much damage. It's look, 204 HP for Charmeleon. Jinx, Lapras. Got hit by a burn. I'm gonna go for Dig. Oh, you were joking! How did Lapras survive that? How in the hell did Lapras survive through that Dig? Oh, damn. Well, maybe next time I'll just go for Slash. Unbelievable. One shot with Hydro Pump. Still at this level, that would have had to have been a critical hit. That shouldn't be a one shot just on its own. Look at this, even at level 75. Went for its Super Potion. Even at level 75, Charmeleon is still struggling with that Lapras. Which really does show just how good Lapras is. Lapras is extremely powerful. It's bulky in all of its stats, except its speed. It's a bit slow, but it doesn't need to be. But that's why I actually prefer Starmie over Lapras. They can learn the same moves of Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, Psychic, and Surf, which, in terms of learn set, is damn near unbeatable. But with Starmie's just got the extra speed, giving it a higher critical hit ratio for Gen 1 than Lapras, which is why I always pick Starmie over Lapras. Haunter, Arbok, Haunter, Gengar. Alright, level 76. There we go. Alright, Charmeleon, level 76. Solid stats for, you know, a mid-tier evolution. Slash. Gyarados misses Hydro Pump. Slash on Dragonair is almost a one-shot. Flamethrower on Aerodactyl. It used Hyper Beam, but that's okay. Slash on Dragonite. Ugh. Oh, that Dragonite has got some revenge coming its way. This Charmeleon's really starting to cook. Look at this, it's... Alright, I'm getting Rock Slide. I've had enough of Lorelei's crap, man. I've actually had enough of Lorelei's crap. There we go, that's Rock Slide. You know, I'm going to sell that other TM. Try attack. Sell that. buy another full restore. So Rock Slide, I've used this before for Lorelei. It's just what do I give up in exchange for it? Ah, Charmeleon can't learn Rock Slide. Ah, well, fine then. Surprising, I thought it could. I mean, it makes sense that it doesn't, but... Ah, okay, well... Because Rock Slide's super effective against all her team. And Rock Slide's... I think it's like a base 80 or 85, so when you combine that with a super effective, that's actually quite a lot of damage. Look at this, full health this time. Alright, Bruno. There's only one move for him, Flamethrower. That'll cook his entire team. Except Machamp. Alright, Agatha. Dig, 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 dig. And Flamethrower for all that. Alright, we're at level 78. Now Lance, Slash, that should absolutely be 2. Oh, and Hydro Pump misses. I really wish... Oh, critical hit on Body Slam. And no Hyper Beam from Aerodactyl that time. Let's go for Body Slam and hope for Paralysis on this Dragonite. Yeah, take that. I hope that's painful. Barrier. Alright, let's go for Flamethrower. With defense that high, fully paralyzed. I'm amazed Lance did not go for a Hyper Potion there. Level 79. This should be it, but... Alright, Elixir as well. Hopefully this is it. The run was great, it just stalled at the Elite Four here. I think Pidgeot's special is lower than its physical defense. Dig or Body Slam because it could use Reflect or something and gain armor. And there it was, Reflect. Rhydon's physical defense is higher than its special, of course, so Flamethrower, Arcanine, Dig. Exeggutor. Oops, I meant to go for Flamethrower, Barrage. Alright, Blastoise. Body Slam or Slash? Do we go for Paralysis or do we go for damage? Because Slash is basically a guaranteed crit here. There's no guarantee that Paralysis is going to work, so I think Slash is a better move here. And that's going to take 3 hits. Withdraw. That's fine because Slash's critical hit ratio will bypass the withdraw. Blastoise shouldn't knock us out with a Hydro Pump from here, surely. It doesn't. If it hit a critical hit, it probably would have. Oh, it's over. I was thinking he could use a Hyper Potion, but there it is. Charmeleon at level 79 has done it. It's taken 1 hour, 24 minutes. Well, Charmeleon's run, it was really good. It just stalled in the center of the game in the middle in Saffron and just at the Elite Four. It's just fire Pokemon just don't match up well against the Elite Four. However, Charmeleon has done it, and that is another solo run done. That is number 101. And decent stats, especially for a mid-tier evolution. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed Charmeleon's run. I'll probably do Wartortle and Ivysaur next as well. Thanks for tuning in. Wherever you are in the world, stay safe, take care, farewell.